Today's show is brought to you by Hospital Pass Productions.
Marshawn scores! They did it! 2 goals with the goalie pulled!
And he's just yapping all the way to the box.
Vanek walks around Postma! He scores! What a move by Vanek!
How's he going to make this save? Look at this stick. Oh, my God.
Artistry on display there.
The first one is definitely a highlight one.
Jake Allen on Dano! Are you kidding me?
Oh, Lee jumping. That can't be right.
First NHL game, the right shot scores! Frank Control gets his first NHL goal!
Rama, a standing ovation. Phenomenal goal by a game off.
Welcome to the show of shows. That's not true. That's WrestleMania. I'm just kidding. And that's for the later segment. This is Light the Lamp.
Welcome
Welcome.
back.
Welcome back to us. Welcome back to us. Yes. We're terrible at intros. We're going to work on it over time. We are here for season 2 of Light the Lamp. We've got lighting. We've got a backdrop, which we are also working on a cooler backdrop so that you'll see our logo in the back or whatever. I would have donned my Light the Lamp t-shirt that this gentleman over here bought me, but it's too small.
Yeah.
I am
sorry.
this, and the shirt is this,
Yeah.
and that's okay. We will work on it, my friend. It is okay. But we are here quickly to talk about. We have 3 periods for you because that's a hockey thing. Haha. Eastern Conference, Western Conference, and some quick NHL news about what's going on. For those of you who have stuck with us, thank you, because we had really quite a bit of a sabbatical there for a while.
Yeah.
It was all due to your laptop, which
Yep.
was malfunctioning on us. But now that we have new equipment, hopefully everything should be
Hunky-dory.
okay.
Yeah. Well, and also remember you had your daughter. You didn't have your daughter during season 1.
You're
on
right.
YouTube, yeah, you didn't.
I feel like I did.
No, I don't think so.
I had her in March. We were doing playoff hockey things.
Did we?
I definitely had her.
Oh.
I definitely had her.
Okay.
She's won now, by the way. She's won. I'm sure she will be making an appearance when she can learn how to walk. We like to have other guests on the show. Maybe our buddy Eddie. We'll bring him on. But enough chitter chatter. Let's get to it. So right now in the Eastern Conference, I'm looking down at my phone here because I am not well prepared. And if we had a desk in front of me, at least I could make it look a little bit more professional.
Which we will at some point.
Yeah, exactly. We're probably just going to clean out the room over there.
Yeah.
Because then you'll have the door closed, so it'll be darker. You can move all the stuff out of the way. You can put all the lighting up. You'll have...
Yeah.
We're going to make this look official.
Indeed.
Because then we can just leave a majority of the stuff in there.
Okay.
If we had to. Okay, so, anywho. In the Atlantic Division right now, we have the Montreal Canadiens, the Ottawa Senators, and the Toronto Maple Leafs are now in the 1, 2, and 3 spots. If you've been living underneath a rock for the last year and a half or so, so the format now goes, it doesn't go the 1 through 8s anymore. It's the best 3 teams in each of the divisions, and then the next 2 best teams based on wild card. And then it breaks down from there. The 2, 3 seeds match up, the 2 versus 3 seed matchups, and then you have, it's coming to me, the top seed or the highest in points plays the second wild card team, where the second best team plays the first wild card team. So you don't want to be the second best team because you're probably going to play a pretty damn good team. I.e., in the case of the Montreal Canadiens, who right now have 95 points, Ottawa has 91, Toronto has 87, Washington has 108. They actually lead the league in points. Columbus with a staggering 105, and Pittsburgh with 103. Now, Washington, Columbus, and Pittsburgh have all clinched playoff spots. I'm sure you're happy that at least one of your hockey teams makes the playoffs. The Rangers have clinched a playoff spot with 97 points. So they're also on the brink. So there could be 4 teams for the Metropolitan Division this year that eclipse 100 points.
Wow. I mean, and that's an extremely close race. I mean, they're not by much.
And then, of course, you have Boston with 86 points. And we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
How much time is left?
1 remaining in the period.
That was a quick little thing. We're gonna have to get like a voiceover guy to do that and just play it in there for us. We'll have like the counter clock down like 105, and then when it comes up.
Yeah, I should have it like displayed in the back right here.
Well, no, I just figured once you did the show, you could just have a little clock like pointing in the corner.
Yeah.
And then it would count down, and then you would have how much time is left, and then where did that voice come from? If the season ended today, the Bruins would make the playoffs. However, they would have the unfortunate task of playing the Washington Capitals. Tampa Bay is right behind Boston with 83 points. The Islanders have 82. Carolina's in the mix with 82, and Philadelphia with 80. But I don't know if Philly's going to catch. Detroit was eliminated. A clap to Detroit. They are eliminated, and their 25-year playoff streak has been broken. But
Wow.
it's all good. So, yeah, stay tuned for more stuff. A lot of it's going to be on Facebook as we are.
Whoa! It has sound.
That's kind of the reason why I stopped doing what I was doing. You can go shut it off.
Alright, hold on, I'll be back.
Now we know not to do that. Anywho, we're going to work the kinks out of all this. That was, just letting us know the timer was off. But anywho, so, yeah, if Boston can maintain a level of success like they have been doing, and they've been kind of wishy-washy, they should be all right. I hope they make the playoffs. I don't want a third year in a row that they miss the playoffs. But, like I said, stay tuned to the Facebook page. I'll be giving up live updates as we're getting closer for teams that are clinching playoff spots and teams that have been eliminated or irrelevant. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. And stay tuned for the second period here on Light the Lamp.
And welcome back to Season 2 of Light the Lamp. Here we are, Kevin, Kyle.
I didn't even introduce us in the second. Wow.
Wow.
It's been a long time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. If you've been watching us, you already know our names.
Oh,
you know
it's
we're
been
awesome.
so long. Good Lord Almighty.
If you don't know our names, I am Cool Kyle. This right here is Kev. I don't know. Do you have a nickname here?
The Rev Kev.
Well, you said you
We're just gonna go with it. It's not a religious thing. It's a long story, and I don't care to explain it right now. We're just gonna go with the Rev Kev.
Okay. Well, the Rev Kev, Cool Kyle. We're here. We're gonna talk about the
Cool. You are not cool.
I'm cool. I'm cool with cool flip.
Look at you and your dainty little chest hairs.
The ladies love them.
Yeah,
what
whatever.
can I say?
All right, so listen, the ice has been scraped, and we have a fresh sheet of ice. So we're going to talk about the Western Conference, a conference that I don't really know too much about because I've been kind of a bad hockey fan. I can tell you this much. Anaheim, San Jose, Edmonton. Edmonton made the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time.
In over 10 years, I think.
Yeah. The last time the Oilers made the playoffs, the Mighty Ducks were still a thing.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought it was 2006. They were a thing in 2006?
The Ducks became the Ducks in 2007.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, the last time, yeah. Vinny LeCavalier was on the cover of EA Sports' NHL 06 game. Mario Lemieux is still playing hockey. Yeah. So Edmonton, it's been a while, hasn't it?
But you know what? Golf clap to them.
And it's because of their Lord and Savior, Connor McJesus.
Yes.
It's actually Connor McDavid, but we're going to call him Connor McJesus for the sake of it, because you know what? It's my show, and I can do what I want. Chicago and Minnesota have also clinched playoff spots. Nashville is on the cusp of clinching a playoff spot. It seems like Calgary and St. Louis are going to take the 2 wild card spots. It's just a matter of where they're placed. So basically, the whole Western Conference has been solved. It's just a matter of seeding. So it seems like Chicago, St. Louis, Minnesota, Nashville, Anaheim, Calgary, San Jose, and Edmonton are going to be your representatives in the Western Conference. The East, like I said, is still a little bit shady, but
I think because the East is such a close race. I mean, they have guys,
and it shouldn't be.
Yeah,
It shouldn't be.
I think the Eastern Conference is way more aggressive than the Western Conference.
Well, there is the fact that there's probably going to be at least 4, maybe 5 teams in the East that's going to be over 100 points, where there might be maybe 3 teams in the West. There's only like 6 games left, so
Yeah, and then we'll see within those 6 games how they play out.
I will be interested to see how the matchups go. A California matchup between San Jose and Anaheim would be interesting, although I don't think that's going to happen because of just the points factor. So
yeah,
we still have a minute to go, and I have nothing else better to say about the Western Conference.
It's when you look at the Western Conference, it's not definitely, like we said, not as strong as the Eastern Conference. You know, the Eastern Conference, you look at the way they're trying to get into the playoff spots. They're fighting. All of them are fighting. A lot of the teams in the West, I've noticed when I watch the games, and it doesn't look like they're fighting for anything.
So we could just take a minute here and we could talk about the standings. I mean the stats and stuff. So as of right now, Connor McDavid leads the league in points, so that's another reason why they're doing so well with 89. Crosby, Kane, and Backstrom are tied for second with 82, and then in fifth place, the man once known and probably still known as the Rat. Our nose for the net. How much time is left? 1 minute to go in the period. Brad Marchand, top 5 in points. There you go.
And at one point, he was number 1 in points.
He was.
So
he is still third in goals. Crosby's in first with 42. Kucherov's got 38.
Wow.
Think about how much better Kucherov. Well, Kucherov's probably thriving because there's no Steven Stamkos.
Yeah.
He got a raw deal.
Oh, poor Steven Stamkos.
But yeah.
Second year he got boned out of a playoff series.
Well, the second year he got hurt in a major injury early in the year that pretty much cost him most of his season.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, we're going to stay tuned for the third period. We have some news about a Bruins draft prospect that is leaving college and coming to Providence, maybe coming to Boston in the near future. And other than that, I really got nothing for you, so I'm going to guess the third period's probably going to be pretty damn short. So stay tuned for more exciting information from us at Light the Lamp. And it's third period time, the only period that matters unless you go to overtime on Light the Lamp. This is Cool Kyle here. Or as we better know him as Finger Guns.
Finger guns.
I don't really have a move, so I'm just going to give you a salute.
I thought this was your move, thumbs up.
I was going to do the thumbs, but I kind of like the salute better.
Oh, okay.
So we can, And then we all know Eddie's move, but you'll have to wait to see what that is. Boston's draft pick from this past year, Charlie McAvoy, looks like he's going to be joining the Providence Bruins on an ATO, better known as I believe it's called an athletic tryout. I think. I don't know. Oh, amateur. Amateur tryout. I'm just kidding. I think I know what I'm talking about, but I don't. He went to BU. It looks like he's going to be playing a couple games in Providence against Albany, Springfield, and Hartford. And then eventually, maybe like the last part of the season, he could be joining the Bruins. It's not a bad idea to try to get him in there. I mean, if your team makes the playoffs, you're going to have injuries. You're not going to get through a whole series or a whole run without... I'm not saying the Bruins are going to go far if they even make the playoffs, but I would like to think they can maybe get out of the first round. And please, for the love of God, this is all I'm asking for. Please let Boston be the third seed, have Ottawa overtake Montreal, and I want Boston, Montreal. You have no idea. I'm begging you, hockey gods, please, let Ottawa face New York in the first round. I want Montreal's ass. Not literally as far as the weird no homo way, but I want to tear them apart after the whole Claude Julien saga.
Oh.
And you got to remember, if Boston had a problem for years trying to get by Montreal, so if they can just kind of get by Montreal on a first round victory or whatever, and maybe Ottawa beats New York or something, or maybe Boston gets to play New York, those two teams play pretty even, and Boston could find themselves in the conference finals, and who knows, Columbus could be there. So Columbus or maybe Toronto or whoever's coming out of the Metropolitan, everybody thinks it's the Capitals. I'm going to go on record right now a couple days before April Fool's Day and say, no, the Washington Capitals are not, capital N-O-T, not going to win the Stanley Cup.
Oh, that's a bold statement.
Not. There's always an issue. It doesn't matter if it's offense, doesn't matter if it's defense or goaltending. Alex Ovechkin cannot get the job done. He's been in maybe 2 or 3 conference finals. He has never been in a Stanley Cup final. So until I'm proven wrong, they are not winning the Stanley Cup. And if you want me to go a step farther and be even more bold, they're not making the Stanley Cup finals.
Ooh.
They are not making the Stanley Cup finals. I don't know what kind of a test you want to put me under this. Like, I feel like there should be some type of stipulation where if I get it wrong, that my shit gets fucked up, but...
I mean, we can come up with a punishment.
We'll think about it, and one of us will post it. You
All
should
right.
probably post it on the Light the Lamp Facebook page.
Okay.
And then you can just be like, hey, go watch the video that I posted. And it's going to be like, you have to eat, pork rinds. I'm going to be like, oh!
Oh,
you have to drink, soda out of a black licorice straw. Ah. Don't do me like that. I'll do the ice bucket challenge in fucking December if I have to. I don't care.
Oh man.
I don't even care.
Oh, it's brutal.
Anywho, so he recorded 5 goals, 21 assists for 26 points to 38 games in college this year. He did win the World Juniors as part of Team USA. He was a 14th overall pick. It's a defenseman. We need young defensemen because that's what they've been preaching all year, that we need young defensemen.
Well, it's true, especially on the Bruins team. You know, they used to be a defensive team, and recently they haven't been as defensive.
How much time is left?
1 minute remaining in the period.
Awesome. We're gonna get better at this. We
Yeah,
really are.
We got the cogs going.
Exactly.
It's gonna take some time.
And then the other quick bit of information is Austin Matthews. By the way, let's just get this out of the way. So Austin Matthews, Connor McDavid, and Brad Marchand. What do the three all have in common? They're all players I drafted, which is the reason why I'm in the championship of our Yahoo Fantasy Hockey League, bitch.
You gotta rub it in, man. Come on.
I'm sorry. Hey, you know what? It's better than being rickrolled by your buddy.
Hey.
At work.
Yeah.
At work. Didn't even see it coming.
Don't worry. We got plenty of. We got cameras. We got stuff. Shit's gonna go down.
So Austin Matthews became the first player in NHL history to score 4 goals in a debut. And he broke Wendell Clark's 31-year-old franchise record with his 35th goal. Now, you might say, wow, it's pretty impressive. And it's going to be equally impressive when the horn goes off. But we're going to step into a little bit of overtime. Just give me a second here. This won't take too long. So the 19-year-old Austin Matthews has now joined Alexander Ovechkin and Sidney Crosby as the only rookie since the 95-96 season to score 35 goals.
Wow. Yeah, congratulations, Austin Matthews, man. That's a feat.
Here's to a possible miss of the playoffs or a first-round exit. You got a bright future in Toronto, kid. Good luck with all the news media on your ass 24/7. So,
well, with scoring 4 goals in his first debut,
you put a lot of pressure on yourself doing that, though.
Yeah.
So, all right. So this has been a bit of a test episode. We're gonna get better. We need to get better looking at the camera and not being so fidgety. We're probably gonna lose the couch next episode. I'm not gonna.
I might even have a desk. You know.
We'll figure it out. We'll
Yeah.
get this. This is cool, Kyle. Wow.
What? I can't do finger guns?
You can. And I'm the Rev Kev. And we'll sign off by saying my new slogan that I came up with, which is, oh dear God, what did I say? Oh, this is terrible. This is why no one's going to ever watch the show. Oh, you're just one shot away from lighting the lamp. Pa-ching!